we looking at?
Stupid battle droids, get out of the way! Hello there. This is General Grievous, and you are watching Southern Comic Geek.
Roger, roger.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at, as long as you're watching. That's the important thing. Welcome to another Saturday morning-ish Cartoon Crew auction. And yes, we are here today with the same old shenanigans of, hopefully that's not copyrighted, but yeah, same old shenanigans of some cool books on the cheap, hopefully some that you are willing to depart with some of those green certificates of appreciation we call American currency. And we're going to tell some jokes and hopefully have a good time. We are a little light on the auctioneer side today, but we do have a seller that has never sold here before, but is probably not a stranger to anybody that is familiar in the YouTube comic book community. While people are trickling in, we will go ahead and show a couple of goodies. If you are looking for some supplies, you can visit bcwsupplies.com for your boards, your bags, your boxes, even for your records and or any other collectibles that you might have. And use the coupon code SCG to save yourself 10% on your order. I think if you order over 100, you also get free shipping. And if you are like myself and many of us that like coffee with our comics, you can go to comicsoncoffee.com and use the coupon code SCG to save yourself 15% on your order. The links to both of those are in the description below. Also, the links, the sellers today are in the description below, as well as some rules, but we'll get to that in just a moment. First off, want to go around the room and we will say hey to our sellers today. What's going on, Shelby?
Hey, what's up, my friends? How are y'all doing? Here Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, wherever you're at. It's either morning or afternoon or night, wherever you're at. But anyway, we are simulcasting. Man, it's like the old 70s. We're simulcasting from coast to coast here, down on my channel down here in Houston, over at Southern Comic Geeks over in Mississippi. Welcome all. I see a couple of people already popping in. Hello, Gerald. We'll talk in just a second. Hey, when a box gets filled, man, stuff gets sent out. So, my friend. But anyway, see people from Canada. Welcome. Let's have some fun today. And yeah, I can't believe we got this other guy that's coming up on here, man. I hadn't seen him in a while. I was just thinking about him the other night, saying, where is that fool at? So excited to be here.
Good deal. Yeah, and so we are going to be simulcasting on both Shelby's and the next seller's channel. So if you are watching it one way or the other, we see it. It doesn't really matter if you comment in the comments on any of the channels. We will see it. But if you are not subscribed to one of the other two channels versus the one that you're on, feel free to hit that sub up again. The Instagrams links are in the description below, and then of course here on the YouTube. Without further ado, let's go to Comic Foo. See what I did there? What is going on, Foo?
How's it going, everyone? Thanks for having me on, Southern. And Shelby, thank you so much. You know what? That's one of the nicest welcomes I've had. Calling me a fool. That's so much better than the welcomes I usually get. You should hear the names people call me. So I actually really appreciate that. It's better than a furry.
It wasn't a big stretch that rhymed a little bit. So.
Yeah. Well, and I meant to ask you, I had heard through the grapevine that you were trying to get away from your furry moniker. I didn't know if you were trying to leave that lifestyle or what, but
You know, you can never really leave. You know, it sticks with you. So no, I was just messing with Squatchy, of course.
Right.
So
Yeah,
but no, he didn't handle it well. So we had to reverse course.
Oh, okay, because yeah,
It was becoming a mental illness crisis. So.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
deal.
no, I'd seen food. God, I mean, I was trying to think, and I remember. God, it's been probably over a year ago. I remember you doing the run for those complete Green Lantern run, and I bought a few books from you way back then. If you even remember that.
Yeah, no, I do. That was probably 2 years ago.
That might have been 2 years ago now. So, but, yeah. So, that dude has probably the nicest looking attic in the business, man.
How he keeps it so organized and have as much as he has.
So organized. Oh my God. Yeah, look at this mess around me, dude. I mean, come on.
Well, the truth is I take a week off every year and I spend it just reorganizing. So it's a system.
Well, before I moved into, so when my daughter got married and moved out, we kind of played musical chairs in our rooms. And so I ended up getting a comic room on top of my office. And so I built shelves and stuff like that. So it's a little bit neater in here than it was. But leading up to that, I was just every new book or old book I was getting, I was putting in these boxes because, like you had said, which I thought was a good idea at the time, was to do once a year, kind of file it, and then that kind of gives you the idea of where you want to keep it or not. But man, my OCD was killing me. I'm like, these things need to be in homes where they're supposed to be, and I can't find them. It was horrible.
Yeah, no, I still do that. So like on the other side of my desk here, you guys can't see normally, but I've got 2 short boxes there with a little Post-it on there labeled unorganized, and those are my books from this year so far.
But you've cut back on a lot of your new stuff, though, right?
Oh yeah, I get very little new books now.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't. Are you still dropping videos every week? I mean, I don't think I've seen. I know there's a lot of stuff going on between you and Squatch and stuff for a while, but
yeah, I generally drop about 1 find video a week. I didn't this past one, but yeah, I mean, I'm still collecting. I'm still big into collecting. I just the new books, just there's not much there for me.
There's not much there. I'm with you, man. I'm only picking up, I think, 2 books. So
yeah, in fact, I've just gone the opposite direction now. I'm way more into like picking up Silver Age books and things like that.
Are you trying to do that Justice League run now?
Yeah, I'm still working on that. I got distracted with some Incredible Hulk, but
well, yeah, I've got every Incredible Hulk from #1 to current. So yeah, I've already crossed that one off the bucket list.
Yeah.
But look, there's plenty of stuff.
As a matter of fact, I was just thinking about you Thursday. I was just telling Jason that Thursday is my birthday, so I went over to a comic shop to buy myself some birthday presents for myself. And I saw Green Lantern #1, and I thought of you then. I saw it.
Nice book. Nice book. Yeah.
Well, good deal. Let's get into trying to sell some books here. First off, we're going to go to the chat to see who all is hanging out with us. We've got Steven Spock, who says bacon. And so Mr. Reflective Comics himself. We got the Warlord. What's going on, James? We got Card Shop Reality up in North LA, Louisiana, for those who don't know.
Louisiana, that is.
Yeah, that's right. We got Gerald. What is going on? Pearson in the house. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. We got
Edwin already bidding on stuff. He's already throwing out letters.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Price. And yes, I did.
It was good to see you, my friend. Sorry, I should have got a picture with you, man. I was so tired when we visited that I didn't even think about it.
Couching and slouching with C Bizzle, faux shizzle. All right, so we got Mr. Comics 89 in the building. We got Jedi Farce who says #Foo is a furry. Of course, we crossed that earlier. Valen Rook, what is going on? Appreciate you for joining us. And Fanboy Prime, what is up? Just 2, that's impressive. Back issue bins are forever. Moderns are brutal. Yeah, that's true. Aggressively relaxing. Southern saying, so I ended up getting a comic room. Seems like a short story for what is probably an epic struggle to annex that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah. So what happened with that? What it is so when I moved in this house several years ago, but part of my bargaining chip for me even moving was me having a room that I just did whatever I wanted to. I don't care if it's organized. I don't care if it's coordinated. It's mine. Well, then when I started collecting comics again and they started taking over the place, I'm like, man, I'm running out of room in here. So yeah, I quickly annexed this room so that it didn't get picked up by somebody else.
You know, it's a ploy to try to get his daughter not to move back in.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Not bad. Yeah, I went through the same exact thing. I had one room, but then I started working from home, and the comics got pushed back into like crawl space.
Right.
And so when I moved again, that I knew that was like my one requirement. I gave up all decision making on everything as long as I got one room.
Yeah.
And it had to be a big room.
Yeah, that's part of the bargaining power. You gotta take them where you can get them. Valrook says, for the new books, I'm buying for covers. There are only 3 series I'm collecting anymore. Yeah, there you go. Looking to upgrade my wife. Got any 9/8? Wow. I won't even tell her you said that, Matt. Big O in the house. What's up?
Hell, I'd go for a 7-0.
Oh,
hey y'all, Shelby's a grade snob. Yeah. So,
well,
you know, he's trying to complete an FF run, and I'm like, dude, when you're talking about first Doom, you know, you can't be a grade snob. Not if you
and I saw a first Doom this past week that was like a 3.0, man. I looked at it hard. I looked at it super hard.
Well, good deal. So, as I mentioned earlier, also in the comments below are our rules. I won't bore you with a lot of rules that are pretty standard in the comic book auction community. However, I will give you a couple of them. First off, if you're not able to pay within 24, 48 hours, whatever, and please get with your seller prior to bidding. We're just assuming that when you're bidding, you're actually going to pay in a timely manner. If not, if you're brokering Job's Turkey, that's perfectly fine. Just keep hanging out with us and smashing that like button, and be sure you're subbed up to everybody here on the panel today. And then we will get with you after the auction versus via IG normally. But if you don't have IG, just let us know. We'll get with you via email, courier pigeon, or Shelby does the Pony Express still. So we will get with you one way or another and all that kind of good stuff. Yes, Wolf was going to, and he had to cancel at the last minute. I don't think he's still feeling good. The only other thing is that you have to wait to the start line on the auction that you're on. That tries to keep down a lot of confusion that normally happens when StreamYard goes ahead of YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And so we'll pretty much do that. We are going to be doing longer rounds since it is the 3 of us today. So people will be showing you a plethora, that's a $5 word if I've ever heard one, of books, and hopefully there'll be some that you're willing to depart with some of those green certificates of appreciation we call American currency. Now, let's, without further ado, Shelby making it rain over there, we will go to Shelby Comics. What you got for us?
All right, so we're going to start off with some $2 books. Swing around here. I ain't gonna complain. Well, I might complain about so many books. You see all the books and stuff behind me and everything. Let's definitely, we're gonna start off some $2 things here. Let me see. We got Detective Comics number 971. Look at that, all chained up bats and all kinds of stuff. That's James Tynion run there. Only $2. Oh, got Batman 29 on the Joker chessboard there. $2. Talking about riding horses. Got Batman on a horse there. James King, the King run, number 33, only $2. And then we got some more detective here. I tried to have these sorted, but I didn't. Detective number 49 looks like a cross between War Machine and Batman there. Got the rockets on the shoulder pads and stuff. Got a cool Batman 48 stand there side of the building. That's why I like my Batman hanging from gargoyles. Batman number 48. Little flower in his eyes there. I apologize. I meant to try to get these in order. Batman with a gun, detective number 49. And detective got those bones around him, number 50. And then I have a few more detective, number 51 and 52. So
most of those coming from the new 52 run. There are a couple of rebirth runs up there, and you do have a claim. Big D in the building. Thank you for coming by today with a. Big D
all right.
Gerald, that's fine by me. I can't speak for Shelby, but that's fine with me. For me, on my.
Yeah. You know it's good, Gerald. Gerald always pays his invoices and stuff. I like his style. He's like, please, I'm a businessman. Can you send me a itemized invoice? And that's never a problem. All right, detective number 2. Not just boxed up your stuff, Big D. So when I sent you a message, so we'll start you a new box here. We'll put number 52 there. Sorry, these are out of order. But half price books, basically. Still fighting with my light up there at the top. I need to do something. We will be bringing some Bronze Age stuff. This is just what was sitting. I did a little show last night with Kevin, aka Thunder God, and yeah, these are sitting here. So, but we'll be bringing up some Bronze Age. I'm trying to sort through the Silver Age stuff right now. Been doing it for the past couple of weeks. Try to get some Silver Age out to you guys. I do have some nice books in the press that we'll be bringing the next couple of weeks. So.
All right, so Kenneth Bird in the building. Thank you, Kenneth Bird, for stopping by. We've got about 30 seconds left on this round. If you want to throw up some more stuff to cover these up, or you
Yeah, no, good idea. Good idea. So just 3 of us. I saw Big O pop in a little bit ago. Big O, you still got, I think there's 1 book with me, so feel free to buy some more, get that box filled up. I do like to clean out all the boxes about once every 3 months, because end up with a lot of people with just like 1 book that's been sitting for about 3 or 4 months, and so might be reaching out to y'all. All-Star Batman, that's the rebirth run. Snyder and Romita Jr. number 1, $2 for that. Some of the Frank Miller, Jim Lee run, probably the weirdest freaking run of comic books I've ever read in my life. They're painting the freaking Batcave yellow to fight Green Lantern, Batman slapping Robin around. Weirdest thing I ever seen. And then Batman and Robin again, the Frank Miller, Jim Lee run, number 9 there. All those are $2 across the top. This I didn't get up a minute ago, number 52. Frank Cho and Sabine Rich Fight Girls number 1. That's also $2. This is crazy. It's got a tick there in the middle. This is Alex Ross cover, Fantastic Four number 1, also $2. All that right there. I think that's all my $2 books I have for that.
All right, good deal. So I just dropped the links to Shelby and Foo's channel. So if you're watching on my channel and you're not already subbed up to them, I don't know what you're doing, but hey, come hang out with us anyway. So there you go. All right, so we're going to drop the inline here.
Yeah, one thing, so we'll get off the Batman real quick. If anybody's interested, I do have this little run, and I'll show you what's kind of weird about it. So I've got some copies of this Robin, Son of Batman. It's that crazy little Damien guy. little serial killer Damien. But this was back. Somebody had a subscription. So these are still polybagged in the subscription
Oh,
bag.
yeah.
Kind of weird. But this is the way
A lot of my comics came that way.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
this is the way they came. And what I have is, if you find that interesting, I do, because I used to have a subscription back in the 70s, came to my house and they folded them in half and stuck them in the mailbox. But we have number 9.
Well, I'll tell you what, even as of a few years ago, they still fold them in half.
Number 7, number 5, number 4, number 3, number 11, and number 10. Now, I'm not promising these are in perfect shape just because they're polybagged and all that stuff. But if I was selling these at $2 each, that'd be $14 worth of books. I will sell this little run here for $10. $10 for this little run. And I'll throw in this number 8, which USPS did not do any favors with that white cover there. Looks like it got stuck underneath the truck of the USPS truck. So that's going to get thrown in for free. All right, Gerald. $10 for that, my friend. And I'll throw that one in free. Something just kind of weird, still polybagged in the subscriptions. I thought is weird. Plus, it's a good little run, too. So, all right. Thank you all.
For sure. And Mr. Collector, another person that I met last week at the Power Show. So we got the inline dropped, and we will be going over to the food.
All right. Thanks, guys. All right. So first up, just real quick on the shipping, I guess. I'll do 10 books for $10. Shipping, that is. I ship into Gemini, USPS. Beyond that, I usually do up to 50 books for $16. But disclaimer, I am out of medium boxes today. I tried hitting the post office and they were closed by 11. So I thought they stayed open until noon. But yeah, if you're willing to wait for me to get the box on Monday, I can certainly save you shipping too if you go over. All right, one other quick thing I wanted to call out here for today. So I've got these bronze and copper mystery boxes that I've been selling for $50 shipped. There are 10 to 12 books, all Bronze Age and Copper Age boxes. There's a couple of silver out there, but absolutely nothing beyond copper. Normally 50 shipped. For today, I'll do 45 shipped for these. So if anybody's interested, just let me know. I've got plenty of these available. I wouldn't say any huge keys. There definitely are some first appearances and stuff, but just solid boxes. So if you're into the older books.
So are they mostly Marvel, DC, or mix?
Good question. It is a mix of Marvel and DC. So strictly Marvel and DC, just bronze and copper, possibly some silver. So $45 shipped today if you're interested.
And I have bought a bunch of food boxes before.
Yes. Hey, I think yesterday one of those paid off, right?
Yeah, right.
Did you see that? There's
Actually, I sold your copy the day I got back home and opened it. But I do have one copy. That's my PC copy. But I see that you got several still. I'm like, dadgum, how many of these things he have?
Oh yeah, I had a lot. Yeah. So yeah, speaking of which, I do have some claim sales still going on over on IG. If you're interested, some bigger books over there. But today we're going to try to keep it affordable for everyone. So up first here, I've got a set of 2 books with Ghost Rider #1, both variants. We've got the designer variant here. I always think those are neat. And so I'm going to do $2 a book on these. So $4 for the set. If anyone is interested, and I'll try to go through these pretty quick because I don't have the same layout as these guys. So
yeah, if you're wanting any of the books that he shows off, just to kind of keep down the confusion, just like type in the name of the book and the number or something about it, so he knows which one it is.
Yeah. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm having to use my smaller setup today, so I can't go real big. Okay, so that was $4 for that set. Again, I've got a set of Thanos variants here. Thanos number 1. We'll do the same thing, $4 for the set.
So you're selling them individually, or are you just saying that you get 2 for 4?
Yeah, 2 for 4.
Yeah.
All right. So if anyone's interested in those Thanos, these are unread, of course, these newer books. And then we'll do these at $2 a piece. Got a Strike Force number 1. Also got a Swordmaster number 1 at $2. So these are individually at $2 a piece.
Yeah, I think that's Swordmaster. Isn't that the origin of Swordmaster number 1?
Yeah, I believe it's some kind of key.
Yeah, so I dropped Foo's. He said, Pearson wants to know, do you create boxes for Canadian buyers? So what he means by that is, it's a lot of money to ship to Canada as opposed to the U.S.
Right.
And so a lot of times when people are doing like multiple auctions, people kind of build up boxes so that they can make the most of the shipping. That's what he's referring to.
Yeah. So I have shipped Canadian before. I mean, if you're willing to cover the shipping costs, yes, I would work with you on that.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, if you're going to be doing like auctions, whether on your channel, IG claim sales and stuff like that, that would be a good way for Pearson, for you to fill up a box. Jedi Farce says claim Swordmaster.
All right.
And it's not even a newsstand Jedi Farce, and you still got it. Good
right.
stuff.
All right. So we got Jedi for 2 on the sword. All right. Let me keep going here. Again, $2. We've got Spider-Man Alien Reality number 1.
I think that's the Walmart variant, ain't it?
It could be. It could be.
Ooh, that's Scotty Young, $2?
Scotty Young, $2.
What?
And I've also got Symbiote Spider-Man 1, another variant edition, $2.
Getting cray up in here.
Yeah, well, Scotty Young. If nobody claims that Scotty Young, I'm gonna claim it.
All right.
I just, we have well, never mind. Jedi Farce got it. So.
Oh, okay. He's like, oh, now I got to take it from him.
Well,
so, okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The thing is, on StreamYard, you have an unfair advantage versus the chat. So.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Scotty Young Jedi.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So like Jedi's been building a box with me from my other auctions. So yeah, I've been starting my auctions up on Saturdays again. So you guys can find me on my channel if you are trying to build a box. All right. Now we'll move over to some dollar piece books. I've got the Unstoppable Wasp number 1. Oh, and I see Jedi got the Swordmaster. Did I?
You did. You got it.
I did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Duh. I've also got an Uncanny Inhumans number 1, $1. Weapon Plus number 1, $1. Oh, and I should mention, every single book that I brought here today is a first issue. So I guess I can stop saying number 1.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So that's a good point. And then also another good point. Yes, Big O, since multiple people are across in multiple channels, I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm going to post the claims up here, or you'll hear me, and then that way they'll know. So yeah, so the ones that have been claimed on Foo's round thus far is the Swordmaster as well as the Scotty Young Spider-Man. Now this Weapon Plus, this is I think when they revealed that Man-Thing was actually part of the Weapon Plus program, which is what Wolverine, Captain America, and Luke Cage and a lot of them are. So
yep,
I think that's revealed in this one.
Yeah, and if you see anything on the replay or afterwards too, I mean, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. It'll be the same price.
There you go. Well, that was a hot bid for a minute.
Yeah, I'll let it go for $1.
$1.
All right. And then I've also got 2 more books here, and then I'll throw it back to you, Southern.
Okay.
I've got a Tony Stark Iron Man #1, the variant here, and I for $1, and I will also throw in a second variant here, so you'll get both for $1.
All right. And Gerald had also claimed, Shelby, that Detective Comics 45. I don't know if that was on your board.
Yeah, I scrolled up and I saw it now. Thanks for pointing that out for me.
And Gerald Fu claims all 3.
So okay.
Hold up, Gerald. It says claim all 3 and says I love Scotty. Scotty's already been claimed. So I don't know if you're running behind Gerald or not. And like on Foo's round, if you'll just put in which one that you want to claim so that we know, just in case you are running behind. Nice X Collectibles, what's going on?
I'll throw one up here. One more for $1. I've got an Uncanny Avengers #1.
That was such a good run.
And with that, I will also throw in this variant. I think it's like a second print, maybe.
I think it's a.
Oh, it's a little. You can see the.
Yeah, I can't remember why they did that on some of those. It's either denotes a second or third print.
Well, see, the second print on those Marvel Nows are usually down at the bottom.
Usually down at the bottom, the strip is a different color.
Right.
Well, either way, I'm throwing it in for free.
It might just be a variant of the #1, not another print. But hey, great stories there. Rick Remender doing the writing. Cassidy, if y'all don't know his artwork, you should. Really great stuff. Gerald, I'm going to throw that, since you wasn't happy with me shipping early for you. I'm throwing that Detective in free for you just to make up for the shipping.
Gerald wants to know what's left of the Spider-Mans. Okay.
These 2. Okay. So he wants these for $2 a piece.
Let us know in the chat if you want to get those. They're $2 each. I know the one is a Bagley. I'm not sure who does. That's a Ron Lim cover on the right. So just let us know.
All right.
Yeah, he was back on the Spider-Mans when he made that claim.
Yeah.
He wants those 2. Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Thank you, sir.
All right. Good deal. Now let's go over to myself. I do appreciate the 30 of you that are watching across the various platforms that we are on today. Do appreciate everybody for hanging out. If you haven't already done so, be sure to smash that like button. If we get up to 50 likes on my channel, I will be doing a giveaway today. So this is going to be a $10 round. Starting out a little high with some bigger books here. If anybody is interested. At the A spot, we've got the Incredible Hulk 212. This is the first appearance of the Constrictor. We got a Frank Cho variant for Savage Wolverine #1 at B. We got the Creeper #5, 12 center at C. We got Green Lantern #72, 15 center at D. Daredevil 125 at E. We got Fantastic Four 353. This is the first cover appearance of Mobius, because this is his first appearance, but the direct actually had him on the cover. At H, this is going to be Maxwell Price variant at H. Then we got the most uncanny heroes of them all, the Inhumans, #6. Avengers 175 at J, and the Amazing Spider-Man 185. I think that's a minor key, maybe just because Peter graduates in that issue. But yep, 10 all around if anybody is interested. All right, let's see here. Looks like
so I'm looking at. Okay.
Edwin.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so All right, so Edwin got E.
Yeah, Edwin got E. Edwin got C. E and C.
Okay.
Looks like Big D has B, as in boy.
Okay. Big D.
Edwin wants A and D. A is in apple, D is in dog.
Gotcha.
Also K. Big Lion on my side. Edwin came in first on K. Nice X, I'm coming back around to you in just 1 second. Okay, that's all the claims.
Okay.
Nice X has asked if anybody's got any random. See, he's laid out a list of some FF books. He's also looking for Marvel Tales 149 and some Novas. And
all right, so what we got left up here now is Marvel Premiere number 24, which is an early Iron Fist appearance. Fantastic Four 150 at B. Wedding of Crystal and Pietro. This is Dead Rabbit, and it is signed right here. John McCura, Midtown Comics right there. D, we've got, let's see, Soulstream number 1. The last sale of this was $40, $10. We got Moon Knight Black, White, and Blood. That's the Stan Sakai variant at E. And then we're going to put up here Amazing Spider-Man number 318, the little McFarlane goodness. We're going to put that at K. Right there.
All right. So real quick to try and help with something. So what the problem is, Nice X, I'm looking over on my stream. You're on my stream, and it looks like for some reason, like Edwin is on Southern stream, and it looks like Edwin's.
It shouldn't really matter. Look at StreamYard. So Gerald asked what was D.
Yeah, I know, but some people aren't seeing. Like, I'm looking at my stream, and Edwin's stuff's not coming up on my stream because he's on your stream.
That doesn't make any sense because I see what's on everybody's. But
I know that doesn't make sense to me either. But I'm looking at my stream, and
all right. So Edwin is picking. Looks like Edwin is picking up A. H is haha number 3, Gerald. Edwin is picking up, okay, not H. K.
Yeah, so Nice X, you might not that I don't appreciate you being on my stream. You might want to jump over to Southern Comic Geek stream to see everybody's stuff.
Or he might be on Foos, either one. But yeah, so Edwin is got K, not H. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a little modern for Edwin. This is probably about as modern as Edwin gets. He likes the oldie and goodie stuff. So if I missed anybody, this is a pretty cool variant right there. Joe Quesada variant. I'm not sure what it's to. Trying to see what issue this is here. This is New Avengers. Yeah, this is the New Avengers run. So yeah, great David Finch art. That was when he was still doing interiors and stuff. So pretty cool. Joe Quesada variant. We're going to put that at K if anybody is interested in that.
All right, so jumping back a little bit, looks like Edwin wanted A, which is that Iron Fist, I believe. Gerald asked about letter D, which is,
I mentioned. I don't know if he was talking about the D that Edwin claimed or this one.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
This is Soulstream number 1, Corey Sweeney cover. Last sale $40.
And he was asking about H, which is a haha. Yeah.
This is the Maxwell Price variant.
Okay, but Edwin's going to claim H and K?
No, That's, he said not H.
not H.
And then he had the K that I had up there before. So.
And then Gerald said he will claim the D. And he just asked what issue that haha was. I think you just explained it.
Yep.
And Jedi Force going to claim K. Jedi Farce, sorry.
Yeah. All right, so this is going to go to Joe. Jedi is going to get K.
All right. So I still don't know why other people. All right. So Gerald's on my stream. But Gerald, since you might not see other people's, because I'm looking at my stream and I don't see any other people's comments, y'all might want to jump over to Southern Comic Geeks. See everything.
Yeah, $10 round, Gerald. $10.
In fact, what I might do is just drop Southern Comic Geeks over on my chan and just close down my stream since y'all can't see other people's comments. I don't know why you can't, but
yeah, I think this is relatively new stuff for StreamYard, so they might be having some bugs with it or something.
Yeah, I'm looking for settings on StreamYard. Well, let me.
Well, this is Batman 132. This is the 1 in 25 Derek Chew. So it's a 125, a 25 ratio, 1 in 25 ratio. I'll get it out in a minute. And then we've got Batman #1 from the Rebirth run, and of course this has got all the Harleys in it. We're gonna put that at D. And then we've got Venom #9. We're going to put that at K, if anybody's interested in that. Also, I've got a couple of buy it nows. We've got Incredible Hulk 177. You know, Adam Warlock is coming to Guardians of the Galaxy here real soon. This is when Warlock battles as a super, super clean copy of this. It's not just a Mylar Magic. The last sale was a little bit higher than this, but $20 if anybody's interested in that. Incredible Hulk 177. Also, I've got Daredevil 126. This is the first new torpedo. So last sale on this was $22, and then the one before that was $30. So $20 if anybody wants a nice Daredevil 126 first new torpedo. Which for the 90s kids, you remember the torpedo, or at least a torpedo being in the New Warriors. I don't have a 192 if that's what you're asking. 281. Which not sure what offhand what issue 281 is. So if you can remind me, let me know. All right, good deal. So I am going to drop the inline here. Like Fu mentioned earlier, if you see anything, you're watching this on the rewind, rethinking your life decisions. Edwin, yeah, I'll do that for you. $30 for the pair. Gotcha. What's the grade on D? Near a minute. $30. All right. There we go. So I dropped the inline, and we're going to move back over to Shelby. What you got for us?
All right. So I was trying to go through StreamYard and see if there's a thing I haven't checked or something like that. Hopefully, I think y'all's best is probably jump over to Southern Comic Geeks, and I might just close my StreamYard on my side till we can figure this out. It looks like Gerald and IceX might have jumped over already, so I appreciate it. Thank y'all though for trying and all that good stuff. Okay, let's go with some Bronze Age stuff. Excuse me. All right, we're going to do a Defenders number 11. That's about $4.0, $8.
Okay, so this is just random prices.
Random prices, sir. Random
Okay,
prices.
so I'm just going to put claim as he goes.
Yeah. Defenders number 13, 6.0, $8. Defenders number 22, nice high grade, 22. Number 22, $10. Number 23, probably about a 6 to a 7. Depends on how you want to grade this. It's got a few spine ticks there at the bottom, but $8. Defenders 26, probably about a 5.0 mid grade, which y'all know I undergrade. But it's got a good little bend there at the bottom. A few non-color and color breaking spine ticks. Guardians of Galaxy, original Guardians of Galaxy. Number 30, 4.5, about $5 there. So, and again, I'm undergrading a lot, but you can see the spine ticks there on the side. All right, we're going to try those Defenders first, and then I've got some other Bronze Age books. All right, I might switch to some stickies so y'all can see those prices a little bit better. All right. $8, $8, 10, 8, 10, and 5. I will make a deal if someone wants to claim multiple copies. Some nice Defenders books.
Yeah, Captain Ramus is a big Defenders collector.
I've already checked with him. He's got all these. When I bought this run, he got to pick which ones he needed first. Okay, I am trying to find your stream here. I'm going to drop that over on my side. Okay. Excuse me. All right. I was trying to see who already made it over. I hadn't seen Nice X send a message. I'm assuming Gerald made it over. Yeah. So, Gerald, you might want to come over to Southern Comic Geeks. I dropped the YouTube channel link.
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay. And I haven't seen Nice X, but I'll probably shut down my stream after my round here. All right. Can't believe no one wants seen Defenders. Okay. Here's some nice Hulks, $5. Number 243. $5, 249. Looks like some Ditko cover there. 266. Milgram artwork. High Evolutionary. $5. I think all these are $5. Again, some Milgram artwork. 269, $5. Milgram, 289, $5. Assistant Editors Month, probably one of my, I hate this cover. 249.
Wow.
Yeah, you know,
291.
that was when I was doing my Hulk run. That was one of the harder ones to find out in a while.
It's probably one of the most disturbing covers.
Yeah.
Now I've got 4 books here. Hopefully get some claims, but I've got 4 Mike Mignola artwork. These are all $5 each also. Number 308, 309, 310, and 311. Those are $5 each.
Yeah, so Nice X said you got him excited. I get you dancing around all the numbers he needs because he had dropped a number earlier.
He did, and I'm about to go try and find those. I'm sure I've got the Marvel team up, Nice X. And Nice X, you and I are buddies. You can send me those numbers over on IG, and I can find them. I'm almost sure I've got some of those for you. I'm also going to be going to my warehouse and pulling out somebody I know. I think you're doing an Invaders run. I have a full set of Invaders. I'm probably willing to go ahead and part with. It's either you or Tacoma. But I've got all that over in the warehouse.
He's got a warehouse. Hear that?
Trust me, that is not flexing. That is that is due to like the sickness. That is due to a sickness of like,
Hoarding.
Yeah. It's funny. My wife is downstairs right now watching Hoarders.
Right? Yeah. She has to look no further than to find many a comic collection. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 issues away from completing a Nova run. Nice.
I also have a full Nova run, so I'm willing to part some with.
Wants to know what the condition on F is.
It's got non-color breaking ticks there that you can see. If you want, I can press it, and it should be a 9.2 plus. I'll press it for you if you want it.
There you go.
All right. Okay, coming up next round.
He says he'll take it.
Coming up next round.
Up. So Shelby just flashed everybody Novas. Okay, y'all. So if you were looking for Novas, Valen Rook says, I'm looking for Marvel Chillers 3 through 7.
I have. I might still have those in this room. If not, I have those in the warehouse also.
Yeah, I felt the subtle flex too.
Okay, I'll check.
I felt that.
There's no flex. That is me like deciding at some point in the past that I bought comics mainly from 1975 to 1990-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And so I decided to complete every single Marvel run through that time period.
Oh, good grief, man. They had especially leading up to that, everybody had their own title.
Yeah. Which I did complete. I did complete every single Marvel run for that entire time period.
So Nosh says nice sets of Hulks. Yeah, they are I think $5.
$5 each.
If you are looking for any big Nosh is a Hulk collector. Got some Defenders with a little green guy on the back of it too. So behind there.
Yep, still got these Defender books. I'm happy you can hit me up on IG. I'm happy to send you the numbers that I have. My grading is always fair, along with my pricing.
Nice X dropped the issues, Shelby, for those Novas. I didn't know if any of those you needed.
Let me check real quick.
3, 17, 19, 24, and 25.
Yes.
Well, got 2 of them. Ask and you can receive.
These are both in high grade, $10 each.
If you are interested. Got two of them closer. Superior Hero Collectibles, long time no see. We got Kevin with Leave It to Comics in the house as well. Thank you for dropping by. Just let us know in the chat, NiceX, if you want to go ahead and snipe those out. And he says he'll take them.
Okay.
Done. All right, let's move. Drop the inline. Again, if you are watching this on the rewind and you are thinking, because you passed this by and you're thinking like Anakin Skywalker, what have I done? And, you can always reach out to any of the sellers here today, and we will be happy to deal with you over on the IGs. Let's move over to Comic Boom.
All right. So I know I said I brought all first issues today, but I heard you guys talking about Nova. I don't have any of the older books today, but if anybody was interested, I do have this Nova number 8.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
That I'd part with for 18. This is the first Cosmo and Nowhere, I think.
Yeah.
So if anybody's interested, Nova number 8 here, $18.
Great cover too. Yeah.
It is. It really is.
And that storyline, that was one of the good storylines Dan Abbott, I think, did.
Yeah. All right. So the next set here is going to be a lot for $12. So it will include all of these books I'm about to show. $12 for the whole lot. It's a $20.99 lot. I've got the $20.99 Alpha 1, $20.99 Spider-Man Exodus Alpha. I've also got Fantastic Four $20.99 one, Ghost Rider, and then I've got 3 of the classics. I've got Ravage, I've got the foil, I've got Doom, more foil, and the Ghost Rider $20.99. So $12 for the whole lot if anyone's interested. And I will keep this moving.
David Reese in the building. Yes, reminding everybody to be sure and smash that like button. It will help your internet speed up so you can get claims faster today.
That is true. All right. So every book I'm about to show now, these are going to be $1. So just claim as I go. Each book is $1. So I've got a Guy Gardner Reborn number 1. That's one of those square bound books. I've also got a Green Lantern season 2 number 1 from Grant Morrison. I love that run. Another one of my favorites, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps number 1. And this is Green Lantern Green Arrow number 1 for $1. This is a really cool book. This is a reprint of the Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams run of Green Lantern. These can be harder to find. Also, just for $1, I've got Young Justice, The Secret number 1.
What's the secret?
I don't know. Gotta read it to find out, I guess.
Buy for $1.
Xenobrood number 1. I've got a Telos number 1. Titans vs. JLA annual number 1. Got a Truth and Justice number 1. The Unexpected. We Are Robin. And last in this set is Wildstorm. So if you saw any books you're interested in there, each book just $1, let me know. And then I've also got here, this one's really nice. This is Dark Days, The Casting. This is a Prelude to Metal number 1. I'm going to do this. Oops. I'll let this go for $15.
It's signed too, yeah.
And yes, it is. It is double signed.
Oh.
Or triple, is it? No, it's double. Yeah. Signed by Scott Williams and Alex Sinclair. So $15.
Inker and the color. That looks like a Kubert cover, huh? That's not a Jim Lee cover, is it?
Yeah, I think it's an Andy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Andy.
Yeah.
So
Tacoma in the building. Appreciate you for stopping by and on his way home.
I don't know about you, but I kind of like that outline around Batman's bat symbol there. I'm sure it's just a play on the lighting, but
yeah.
Promiscuous time traveler in the building. And
he was on the show with me last night. Glad to see you.
It is, Tacoma. It is being simulcast everywhere.
It is.
Time Traveler says loves the casting. Emmy Comics in the building. Appreciate you for stopping by.
It is like one of those 70s things, like, you know, Elvis Live simulcast via Tel Aviv from Israel or something.
We're on Telemundo.
All right. Well, that's all I've got for right now. If you guys are interested in some bigger books, I can definitely go hunt some of those down. I came with some cheaper stuff today, but
yeah, and normally I like go up, like I start low and then kind of go up as I go on. But I actually started up and I'll end up going lower, so doing something a little bit different. But appreciate that. We will drop the inline to make it official, and then we will move over to myself. This is going to be another $10 round, folks. This time, not of the older variety, but of the variant variety. We got X-Men number 12. I think most of these are like Spider-Man Booth variants. But yeah, so X-Men number 12. We got Laura Kinney there. Amazing Spider-Man number 5. Picha Momoko, little Gwen Spider. Got She-Hulk. This is the armpit variant. Right there.
I was going to say it's the booty variant.
Tickle, tickle. We've got David Nakayama Storm. I think that is the Virgin. I think there is a one that's got the logo on it. Bunny Mask number 1. That is the Cat 60 Gorkum Demir exclusive. That is a Hulk 1 homage there at E. We got Star Wars High Republic number 4 variant, Tyler Kirkham variant cover. Edge of Spider-Verse number 5. At H, Venom number 2 at I, Harley Quinn, the Loot Crate issue variant of issue number 1, and then we got Spider-Verse number 1, and of course that is a ASM 300 homage. What issue is She-Hulk? Good question. Let me find out. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. She-Hulk, number 1. Is number 1. That is the Mercado variant.
It is G from the second volume of High Republic. Good question. I'm going to say yes.
That is the second volume of High Republic. Somebody ask that?
Yep, I'm going to say yes. Tacoma did.
Yeah. Second volume, Tacoma.
I see 3 great books. What's the price on this round? $10.
Yep. There you go.
I'm loving B, C, and D.
Miguel Mercado Virgin. It's $10, Joe. I got a first print of The Last Ronin from Shelby, but now I need a later print to read if somebody's selling some. Yeah, I haven't let none of my Last Ronins go. But yeah, $10, Gerald. Just let me know.
Yeah, and Gerald, if you haven't jumped over, I think you have.
Yeah, he is. He's on the stream.
All right, I just dropped something in my description so people will jump over, and I'll still get the views and stuff a little bit.
Right. All right. So this is I tell you what, for today, this will be $10. I'm gonna drop it off. And when one of these opens up, but this is the Clayton Crane Weapon H Hulk 181 homage.
Does Hulk have claws on that cover?
Claws. This is Hulk Vereen.
Hulk Vereen.
Yeah, Weapon H. Because we can't come up with nothing new these days. Also, long shot. Anyone selling an ASM? Shelby's got one. Or that's the one you got rid of?
That's the one I sold him.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's trying to collect all the tattoo comics. So that odd
you
list
get
he sent was all the books that had tattoos that month.
What about the Fantastic Four one?
He needs that one.
Yeah. I didn't realize there's that one. What's the other one? There's another one that's got tattoos around that.
He had a list. He sent me the list.
I didn't realize there was more than those two.
I had forgotten about it.
Yeah. Because all you ever hear about is the ASM one. I guess that's the bigger key, so that's why it gets noticed more. But also buy it now. This is Gambit something issue. Ivan Tao Virgin variant, $20 if anybody's interested in that. And then this is a 1 in 100 secret variant, Black Cat #2 Dotson cover. And that one is going to be $40 if anybody's interested in that. There's a lot of them. Wow. Okay.
There is. I can name off, but
there's probably something that you could talk about on one of your shows because, like I said,
I agree with you.
I didn't even know that was a deal, you know. But anyway, so that is going to be the last of my $10 rounds. Next go around, I will be bringing up some $4 stuff. Yeah, and that's especially as like the newer stuff becomes. I was going to say less relevant. I'm just going to say it not as good as what some of the old stuff is. Not to say that there wasn't bad stuff back in the day, for sure, especially if you read through the 90s. But it is that niche collecting, whether it's the tattoos, you always hear about Martin Jewelers, that type of stuff. So I wish I was as like focused as what Fu was, but I just have too many favorites of stuff. So
yeah, we talked about that a little bit.
I'm focused. Oh man, if I'm focused, and you're not, then you're in real trouble.
Well, so most of everybody knows you as the Green Lantern guy, and I know you got more stuff than Green Lantern because I was there when you bought that first Constantine. So I mean, you got other stuff, but it's just like when I think about Fu, I think Green Lantern and a couple of other things. Whereas like, okay, yeah, I've got tons of Valiant, I've got tons of X-Men, Batman, Hulk, and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, we talked a little bit last Monday on Carlos's channel about some niche collecting and stuff. Yeah. Me and my promo books and things like that. Hey, y'all go give Carlos a sub if y'all haven't visited him. He does shows every Monday and Wednesday, I believe. And of course, sub up myself and Comic Fu if you haven't already.
Yep. All right. Nobody's feeling this round. So, all right, we're going to drop the inline here. And no problemo. Let's move back over to Shelby.
All right. Where's my mouse? There we go. All right. Put some stickies on here so people can see the prices a little bit better. These are all high grade. I would say definitely VF plus, maybe some in the 9.2 plus range. Nova number 9, $12. Nova number 10, $12. Nova number 11, $12. Nova 12, which is the Spider-Man appearance. That's been long gone. Nova number 13, $10. Nova number 22, which is the Comet appearance, first appearance of Comet. Number 22, I have no idea if it's first appearance. And then Nova number 23, $10. Oh, why is this down here? Sorry, I missed one. Nova number 8, $12. Sorry about that. These are all early 70s books. Definitely, what I always say, the Bronze Age is going to be your new Silver Age. You should be picking these Bronze Age books up while they're still at affordable prices, especially high grade. This was prior, of course, to the direct market. So some people say these books are harder to find in high grade. So should definitely be investing. If you're an investor, not a speculator, there's a difference. And filling those boxes up. All right. I'm dropping a few prices here on these. This is Iron Man number 78. It's a real clean copy. It's got a little bit of an overwrap. Does need a clean, but it's a retelling of Iron Man's origin. It's in Mylar, $15. Beautiful copy of Iron Man 99, also in Mylar. It's a nice copy, $14. This is a strong VF. Whoops. Iron Man 108, $12. Iron Man 111, nice high 111. Yeah, I said that right. Nice high grade, $12. Iron Man 115, $12.
This is not good for me. Just this past year, I've made the decision to stop going after all of these different titles, but oh man, now you're making me miss my Iron Man collection.
I'm telling you, Iron Man number 116, $12. And this was the age I grew up in, right? I mean, late 70s, early 80s stuff. This is before the direct market. Such great books, and I'm telling you, pick these higher grade books up. And I probably have these underpriced, okay? I'm telling you, we went to a con last weekend, I know these Bronze Age books were $20 and $30 in every box I looked in. But no overhead and shit like that. I don't mind giving a little bit of a deal. But yeah, these books in the next, I'm talking about investing, not speculating, investing. These books are going up, people. These are the books to invest in. Your mid to late 70s books are your investor books for the next 10 years. Those other books, the 60s, early 70s books are almost out of price range for people. Get these now.
You heard it here first,
speculating. Sorry, go ahead.
I said you heard it here first, folks. Shelby on one of his little rants. But yeah, so well, talking about focusing the collecting, again, the easier thing to ask me is like what I don't collect, right, versus what I do collect, because I might be here a little while otherwise. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, good deal. So,
All right.
no
Well,
love, no love.
No love for bronze.
Mr. Price must be on his way to the next stop or something.
He
like
must
that.
be. He must be.
I noticed he was posting some pictures. I don't know if he's back yet or if he's still on the road from Arkansas or Arkansas. So there you go. Let's move over to food.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. We'll see if we can't get some more bites here. As I mentioned, I do have a claim sale going on Instagram right now. It's been going all week. I've been dropping new books every day. They are claim sales. They look just like this. Those are the prices. So this here is Captain Marvel number 8. This is the first appearance of Star. But this is also that secret bloody variant. You see the Carnage kind of symbiote there in the logo?
Oh.
So I had this listed at $30 on my my claim sale, but just for this auction, this deal will be gone at the end of this auction. I'm going to throw in, I've also had a Star number 1 and 2. So this is her first title appearance. This is her first appearance, the secret variant. I had this for 30 and this for 5. But let me get my little post-it note here. Of course, it's not wanting to agree with me. Hold on. There we go. For this auction, I'll be throwing in these 2 for free. So for $30, all 3 books. If anyone's interested in that. And by the way, all of these prices I got this week from eBay Sold. So they're all up-to-date prices. I think they're all good deals. So $30 for all 3 of those. If you're interested in those, let me know. For the duration of the auction, I will keep all of these prices. After the auction, it'll go back to what I've got on Instagram. All right. I also had a 3-book lot here of Crescent and Io, Luna Snow, and White Fox number 1. These are all near mint unread. I had $30 for the full lot, but for today I'll do $25 for all 3. And again, these are all based off of current eBay sold prices as of this week. So $25 for that 3-book lot if you're interested. All right. And then I've got this Green Lantern number 20, one of these thick bound books. It's the first appearance of the First Lantern. I've got listed at 10, but for today I'll do it $8. So again, claim as I go. All right. I also don't sleep on this book, guys. Honestly, we know there's a new TV show coming out.
Hey, so that was the first Jessica Cruz too, wasn't it?
No, first Jessica Cruz was in Justice League. This is Green Lantern number 25. This is the 1-in-10 ratio. This is the one to get. This is the first appearance of Larfleeze.
No, I'm talking about the other one that you had before.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I said first. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. This is Jessica Cruz.
So Mr. Comics takes that one.
Got it. Okay.
And that is yeah. So that's the. I knew that was the ratio of the Larfleeze one because, and matter of fact, Mr. Comics is trying to put together the Jeff Johns run of Green Lantern.
I saw, and he just I think posted the regular cover for 25 here. So this is the 1-in-10 ratio.
Yeah, so he was actually got it off. I think Wolf Blitz sold it to him, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah, gotcha. All right, so I got Mr. Comics on this one, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I said First Lantern, didn't I? I meant Jessica. Thank you.
And Valen Roke says, "You're evil, Foo. I'm trying to hold on to my focus."
Ah, so yes. So for today, I'm going to do this one for 25, which is kind of stupid, to be honest. Again, first Blue Lanterns, first Indigo Lanterns, first Monk, first Larfleeze, first Atrocitus, first Black Lantern.
Gerald's going to take that one.
All right. Gerald, you got it.
Yeah, Gerald beat out Whodad on that $25 one.
All right. And Gerald, I got that with your Spider-Man. Gerald, I don't think I've got you on Instagram. If you could just hit me up on Instagram at comicfoo2814. That way I can get in touch with you afterwards for payment and address and all that good stuff. All right. I will keep moving. I've got a giant size Ms. Marvel, #1. This is the first appearance of Chewie the cat. The cat that I guess took Nick Fury's eye in the movie, right? So this is his first appearance. I had for $15, but for today I'll do for $12. If anyone is interested.
Yeah, that's Miss Marvel in her better costume.
Yeah. All right. You're watching the chat for me, right, Southern?
Yep.
All right. Thank you. I have to admit I'm not. All right. I've got a U.S. agent #1. I'll part with this today for $2 if anybody wants it.
First U.S. agent in his own solo series?
Yeah. All right. And then I've got a War Machine #1. This is the 90s embossed end foil.
Ooh.
I had listed for $10, but I'll let it go today for $7. And again, all of these original prices, all eBay sold prices this week. So
Gerald, you said I want, just to confirm, the War
Machine claim.
I know you've been lagging a little bit, but just to confirm. Valen Roke says that's Carol's non-PC costume. Yes, that is true. This is true.
All right. I got you, Gerald.
Yeah, he said War Machine.
Yep. All right. I've got a Daredevil Dark Knights #1 signed by Lee Weeks. I had listed at $5. I'll let it go for $3 today. If anybody's into Daredevil or Lee Weeks. All right. And then check this out from Brian K. Vaughn. Got a Runaways #1 listed at $35, but today I will do for $30. And it's a very nice copy. BKV, of course, known for Saga, Y the Last Man. All right. Next up, I've got a Champions #1. Had that for 15. I'll let it go for 12 today. I know we've seen this on some top 10 lists from time to time. So $12 on the Champions #1. This is the first print. Beautiful condition. All right. There you go. There's that outfit right there. Ms. Marvel #1. $7, but I'll do it today for $5. All right. And I suppose if anybody's really interested, I do have a I've got a first Carol Danvers as Ms. Marvel back there somewhere. Okay, so this is Deadpool #50. This is going to be the first appearance of Kid Deadpool and the first appearance of the Switchblade sisters. This is A harder to find Deadpool. I've got it listed for 25, but I'll let it go for 20 right now. Definitely a harder to find book. I had to go looking for that one on eBay.
No Good Comics. What's going on?
All right, just a couple more here, then I'll throw it back to you, Southern.
Okay.
All right, I've got an NYX #1 listed for 10, but today I'll do it for 8.
Don't suck on the pacifier. This is the moral of that story.
All right. Check this one out. I've got an America #1, the action figure designer variant. I was shocked at how much these are selling for out on eBay, but today I'll let it go for 40. All right. And then, gosh, can you hear my chair squeaking?
Yeah.
It sounds like it's about to break under me.
Yeah, that would be humorous.
It really would. It wouldn't be the first time either. So I'll wear a chair out until it does literally break. This is got a new Avengers #11, the first Ronin. I had listed at 20. I'll let it go for 18. Yeah, that squeak is a new development. All right. I've also from Brian K. Vaughan, Paper Girls #1. I'll let go for $4 today.
Oh, is that the regular
Yeah.
issue, not a reprint or nothing?
No, this is the original.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's the original.
Yeah, I kind of hate letting my BKV stuff go, but I decided I'm keeping my Y the Last Man and definitely keeping my Saga.
Yeah. Well, I might be selling my Saga.
Oh. All right, so we got a Ms. Marvel #5. I think this is the first appearance of her new suit. I had listed at 10. I've got here for 8. And of course, this is an homage to Secret Wars 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tacoma, I think, likes some Paper Girls as well. So he's like, wow.
All right.
I hope they're coming with a season 2 because that was such a good.
Mr. Comics 89 is getting that Miss Marvel.
All right. So I assume you mean this one here, right?
Yes. And when you get a chance, Tacoma wants to see that Runaways. He heard it, but he wasn't looking at the screen.
All right. Give me a second. So Mr. Comics 89.
And while he's doing that, of course, everybody knows this is the first appearance of the new Nova, and it's signed.
Now hold on a second. That wasn't the first one. Oh, there's this file. Sorry. All right. Sorry, and there was a request for the Runaways.
Yeah.
Let me pull that up. Okay. Yeah, so I had this one listed at 35, but I'll let it go for 30 today. Let's see.
Yeah, he's probably gonna want to know what kind of shape it's in.
It's a nice one. Straight out of my PC.
I think the Nova is signed by Ed McGuinness. Is that right?
Yes. I hope that's
Gerald
coming
claims
across.
Runaways.
What's that?
Gerald claims that Runaways.
Oh, all right.
That's always a good way to get something claimed. Is like if somebody asks for it, somebody else goes, all right, now screw it. I ain't going to miss it.
All right, Gerald.
For
You
sure.
got it for 30. Yeah, so this is this Marvel .1 is signed by well, now I don't remember.
It's Ed, I just asked you, is Ed McGuinness? And you said
Ed
yes.
McGuinness. Yes, thank you. I couldn't think of it. So I'm going to let this go for 30.
Yeah, the first appearance of Sam Alexander. Nova.
And again, I'm happy to hold books till another week's auction as well. So if you'd like to build a box, I'm good with that.
There you go. All right, Gerald says, okay, guys, I'm done. Got to get back to listing coins, but still sound. There you go.
All right.
That's
well,
right.
Thank
If
you.
y'all into coins, he's got some really cool DC and Marvel coins and stuff. If any of y'all are into that part of the hobby, definitely hit up Gerald.
He's got a different IG. It's not under his name. It's under something.
Yeah, I'll drop his coin IG if that's okay with you, Gerald. And if anybody's interested, go check that out for sure.
All right.
Yeah, and Gerald, please hit me up on Instagram at comicfu2814. And I might be asking about some of those coins too.
Chris, thanks for dropping by. All
right, but that's all I had, Southern.
Good deal. All right, well, we will move over to myself. Do appreciate everybody for hanging out with us today. If you haven't already done so, smash that like button. It will make your day and this Easter weekend so much all the better. This is going to be a $4 round. $4 round start now. At the A spot, we've got Immortal Hulk number 50. And, of course, those are the big square bound ones. And this is the cool thing because it has all the Hulks in it and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, so this is at A. We got Action Comics number 1. That's the Jim Lee cover at B. We've got Batman 97, the Matina cover at C. We got Superman 75. It's a newsie, and it's the 4th print at D. We got Spawn number 7, a newsstand at E. We got Darkhawk number 14. I think this was Darkhawk week, folks. And it's a newsie. Spectacular Spider-Man number 89 at H. Avengers number 237 at I. Sword of Conan, I. Number 1 at J. And the Power of Shazam number 2. And it's a DC Universe logo.
Yeah, that you didn't even get the first word out before Jedi claimed the DC.
Yeah, Jedi Farce claim K. I got Steven Spock at A.
All right, so Jedi.
Yeah, and if you want to, you go ahead and grab E for Jedi Farce.
Okay, getting the Spawn.
Yeah.
This is the only comic that Todd McFarlane forgot to sign because you notice his signature's not on there.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, my friend? Steven Spock with A.
Got it.
And then Big D 79 is going to get C.
All right. That's a big deal. All right. Okay, let's put some more up. We got Old Man Logan, number 45. Some Mike Diodato goodness, and of course an homage to Daredevil when Bullseye did that to Elektra. Put that at C. We're going to put some Jim Lee Superman goodness, issue 206 at A. We're going to put 205. We're going to put that at E.
Jedi Force is also grabbing G.
Okay. And then we're going to put some Michael Turner Supergirl goodness. Batman Superman number 13 at G.
I love me some Supergirl belly.
And then we got Superman number 207. We're going to put that at K.
All right, we got a $4 round right here. Big D 79 is going to claim C. That little homage to the old Daredevil cover.
That's a big D.
$4 round.
Let's
Over
go
on
to
Geek, we got that fourth print, Death of Superman. Ooh.
how about some Charlton Space War number 32 from 1978, folks.
What are you doing to me? You know I love my Charlton.
And
Why
in
are
the
you doing
Mylar.
that?
Man, the Mylar's worth $4, right?
Why are you doing that to me? If it's higher grade, give me that book.
Okay, so looks like
Mr. Comics 89 is going to get that fourth print D. Chris
I
is
think
going
he
to sneak in just because I wanted it and get that Space War on C.
I think Mr. Comics just wanted to take the D.
Hey man, every now and then you got to
It
take
might
a D
be
for the team.
it might be Jedi Farce. I'm not sure. So Mr. Comics.
Mr. Comics 89, yep. And then Chris Chunk is going to get C because I wanted it.
Gotcha. Chris, and then we're look about Grendel. How often do you see a Comico Grendel on a YouTube auction? Number 7. Put that at C.
Not very often. And if Chris don't take that one, I'll take it. You're welcome, Chris. Glad someone's going to get it. Enjoy that Charlton goodness.
All right, let's put Secret Wars number 12 at D. Some Doom. How about? I'm not sure if I want to sell that one or not. I think I'll hold that one.
Yes, I'm very happy that I've got a Comico Elementals run. I've been kind of half working on a Grendel run. Half working on it. I pick them up when I see them.
When I got back into comics, when I was a kid, I would collect Grendel. And when I got back into comics, that Comico Primer number 2 was the first grail I went after.
Oh, yeah. That Matt Wagner stuff is so great.
What's up, Papa Willie? In the building is picking up A and G.
And E, the other Superman. He loves his Supermans.
Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead and stick that Grendel over my stack, man. No one's getting it.
He got E.
Yeah.
And then there's 207 Supermans at K. If you don't have that one, or the Action Comics number 1000 right there.
All for $4.
All right, so Superman number 218. That's Ed Bennis right there. At A, we got some more Jim Lee. Superman 214. We're going to put that at G. And
Papa Willie said, give him the B.
And then Superman 215. More Jim Lee goodness. We'll put that at E. We got the B for Pop.
Yeah. And go ahead and give me that Grendel, man. No one's taking it, if you don't mind.
Okay. Oh, and I was trying to clean up file comics and stuff like that last night, and then my wife's like, "Okay, he's starting to clean stuff up," and the next thing you know, she sees me reading comics. She's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, what happens is when I start filing this, I'm like, okay, I was missing like issue say 6, 9, and 12, right?" So I get 6, 9, and 12. So then I want to read like 10 issues, like a story arc or something like that.
Exactly. It's like binge watching Netflix, man.
Exactly. And so then she was like, "What do you?" I was like, "This is what you're supposed to do with these things. Read them." So,
that's right.
All right. So so there are those.
I ain't gonna be mad at you, Chris. If you want it, go ahead and take it, my friend. One thing I always found. You'll find these things again, my friend. You'll always find them again.
All right, so let me put Shelby
Except
down.
when you don't, and then you probably forgot about it, and who cares?
Right. David, Reminding everybody to smash that like button.
Yeah, we reminded people to smash that like button. Let me go smash it.
All right, good deal. Yes, Papa Willie, thanks for dropping in today. Pop, are you doing your auction tonight, or is that next week? All right, we'll drop the inline to make it official. And we will move over to Shelby.
Oh, is it my turn already? Okay, y'all might have heard a beeping going off a minute ago. I went ahead and pulled what I had in the press out and stuck nice X's Hulk in the press because it won't need a long press. But this one I just pulled out of the press. This is a Man-Thing #1, first volume. You can see the beautiful gloss on this book from the clean and press. Nice white back cover. It's got a little bit of age to it, but nothing too horrible. It's got a little bit of stress mark around the bottom staple, a little bit of an overwrap. It's got a little bit of a corner bend here at the top. I'm just going to call it a strong VF, probably an 8.5. And this book should go for more. This, of course, is First Howard the Duck. First Howard the Duck. $125. $125. Man-Thing #1, First Howard the Duck, Volume 1. He had planned on Howard only being a one-shot. So you can see here your first appearance of Howard. And what happens is Howard the Duck falls off and goes into the void, just like a la Loki right there. So that's supposed to be the end of Howard the Duck, but he's such a popular character, they brought him back. But that was supposed to be his ending right there, falling off into the void. But of course, you know, he had to come back, and then George Lucas had to make a movie and all that stuff. So here's another stack. So some of y'all know Toys R Us did 3 packs, and that's where you got these DC Universe logos from, was Toys R Us 3 packs. These are 20 a piece. Some are 30, some are 15. I'm just averaging out to 20 a piece. If anybody's interested, all of these are the DC Universe logos. This is Legends of the Dark Knight, number 62. Shadow of the Bat, number 29. All these are high grade, no ticks, anything like that. Detective Comics, number 687. Detective Comics, number 688, or 89, I apologize. Batman, number 509. Robin, number 18. Robin, number 19. Again, all that with the DC Universe logo. Adventures of Superman, number 514. Green Lantern, number 36. Wrapped up in all, he got caught up in the Christmas tree, and the Christmas tree lights are all around him and stuff.
That 36?
That is number 36 with the DC Universe logo there. We also got a number 58 fighting some kind of purple snake. So, and then back to the beginning. Like I said, $20 each on these. I don't have a lot of wiggle room.
You said the other was 54?
Sorry?
Said the other was 54? What was the other Green Lantern you had?
58. Yeah. I do like that cover there, him all caught up with the Christmas trees. So it says, from Dr. Light, Green Lantern, have a deadly Christmas.
So Gerald's asking, is that all one lot, or is that? I guess
No, it's $20 each. You know, I'm happy to. I can't make much of a deal on this. This is really, really close to what I paid. But yeah, 20 each.
Okay. David Reese says, I think that Man-Thing is the second Howard the Duck.
Adventure into Fear is considered, I think, his first, maybe.
Yeah, Adventure into Fear.
This is Adventures into Fear. This is the second
19.
part of that story. So
Okay.
there's Adventure into Fear, I think, number 10.
19.
And then this is the second part of that story. So it continues into Man Thing number 1.
There you go.
So, all right. Miss Marvel Beyond the Limit variant, $15. Seventh Son number 1. I got a couple copies of this. I don't know where. I just ended up finding them here at my feet, cleaning out some stuff. But this is Jay Lee's last book, $5. Go ahead and find a new home for those. This is an interesting book. This is Unbelievable Gwenpool number 1 variant. This comes from the Paris Expo. Paris Comics Expo. This is in France. J. Scott Campbell cover, $50. I believe this was the Paris Expo 2020, I think. But Gwenpool, I really love this book too. Gwenpool, if y'all never read it, her superpower is that she can break the fourth wall, and she can actually control the story of the comic. So it's kind of interesting. But yeah, J. Scott Campbell, Paris Expo variant, $50. Whoops. I'm going to do a set here. You can see that the number 1 is a 1 in 500. The Virgin is a 1 in 250. $30 for that set. Crossover number 7. Nice Peach Momoko. Something is Killing the Children, number 14, $75. Maestro Infinity Gauntlet, $70 for the set. The Virgin and the trade dress, $70 for that set. Something is Killing the Children, number 1, 4th print. It's got a little bit of a color rub. That's the only defect on this book, $60. And then Department of Truth, number 1, 1st print, $15. And then, of course, we got that Man Thing for $125. Nice high grade book. Tough to find that book in high grade. All right. We got this Absolute Carnage Scream, number 1, 2, and 3. All 3 issues. Only $5 for all 3 issues. X-Men Red, number 1, $5. A few ticks on this book. It's not in perfect shape. I'm going to call it VF minus. But Punisher War Journal with Wolverine, $10. Very nice high-grade copy of one of the Weapon X books, Barry Windsor Smith, number 79, $5. If you want some 80s nostalgia, Power Lords, the full set, number 1 through 3, only $5. Some 80s goodness. Little Wizard 1/2 with the COA, Ripclaw, number 1. David Finch, early David Finch art.
That's first David Finch, I believe.
That is first David Finch. There you go. Thank you.
Because I had Carlos Collects is claiming your Power Lords. Just sent you a message back, Papa Willie. And then, yeah, because I had bought Cyberforce Annual #1, first page of Cyberforce Annual #1, and so they came out almost the exact same time. So we were going back and forth as to like who had like really the first Finch, the least Finch.
Yeah. And what's interesting about this is some early Tex era art. So you might know him, and then Dick Giorgiano, the classic inker, doing the inks. But Tex era did the art for Sabretooth.
Well, and yeah, that's really when he was hitting his prime. He was doing Sabretooth and Ghost Rider and stuff, and and Wolverine. There was several issues that Wolverine that he did, but his I think his first work was Transformers #3, but it doesn't have that gritty type of look like he did on the later stuff. Appreciate you for stopping by, Nosh. Thank you for Carlos Collects. We were just talking about you earlier.
We were, and it's good stuff too.
Yeah, it was actually good stuff.
Oh, here. I'll do this set. This is Spider-Geddon, Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider #1, 2, and 3. All 3 issues for only $30. All 3 books, $30. Do this set here. This is Roz, I believe. Variant, the Virgin, and the trade dress for She-Hulk #1. That set for only $15. You cannot beat it. $15 for a Virgin and a trade dress. $15. This is my last copy of this. We picked this up at the Fan Expo last year. I Am Batman 0, the Foley variant. Limited to 500 copies. Only 500 copies of this book. $40. And it is clean. Foley goodness. Fan Expo exclusive. Only 500 copies. $40.
And what book is that?
This is I Am Batman 0. Can you see it there?
Yeah, nice.
What's up, Teresa?
Oh,
Hi,
dude.
Teresa.
That Punisher War Journal, man, that was one of the first books I ever chased after as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No, that was a good deal there. And that was Jim Lee doing the art on this?
yeah, that's Jim Lee. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's part 2, right? To the
That's
Punisher
part
story.
1.
That's part 1? Okay.
Oh no, you're right. It's part 1. I can't
That's part
see
1?
this. Yeah, part 1.
Yeah. Okay. So I got part 2 as a kid, and it drove me nuts not having part 1 like that. I mean, look at the artwork. It's incredible. I spent like a year going from shop to shop trying to find it, before eBay, of course.
Yep. Steven Spock, want more bacon? Here's a nice little set. This is Del Auto. This is Batman Beyond, the Virgin, and the trade dress. I got 20 on the trade dress, 40 on the Virgin. If someone wants the set, I'll do it for $50. I'm marking this down. This is Bad Girl #2. This is signed by Jamie Tyndall. You can see his signature right there. But Bad Girl #2, marked down to kind of like a little Harley Quinn look there, marked down to $30.
Carlos Collect says that book is the first meeting of Punisher and Wolverine. Incredibly undervalued key book. Yeah, I got my copy signed by Carl Potts at Dallas Fan Expo last year.
Yeah, not a perfect copy. The weird thing about whatever paper they were using, as soon as they folded over the book, you got this white crease right down the edge of whatever paper they were using, and it's got several chips and stuff on it. So it's not a perfect book. really bad paper at that time.
It's a newsstand, though.
That is a newsstand. You are correct, and that actually has probably a little bit of. Yeah, it's probably about when they were doing about 30%, 30% newsstand to direct. It is $1.50 cover price. That's what I'm kind of going by without looking at the date on it.
It sounds about right, because that's about the time I would be collecting.
Jedi Farce knows all about when those newsstands changed up. Always putting his out there. But all right. Well, let's drop the inline here.
All right.
And we will move over to comic food.
All right. So I'm going to start out with some $1 books again. So every book in this that I'm about to show here, you can claim for $1. Just let me know, claim as it goes, and call out specifically which book you claim, because I'm going to go quick. All right. So first up is a Nova #1, $1. Mighty Captain Marvel. These are all #1s. Got the Mighty Thor. Got Silver Surfer there in the background.
A little Galactus action there.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see him. Look at him. All right. We got a Moon Knight. I've got the Ms. Marvel #1, the Halloween Comic Fest variant. I think there's quite a few of these. All the logos changed too, right? So if you're trying to get them all, you would have to get the Halloween one, $1.
Brian Wells, hopefully the con is going well for you out there. Thank you for joining and stopping by. Starscream 69 has entered the building. Get all your Transformers out, folks. Get all your Transformers out.
So we got Namor #1, $1. New Avengers #1, $1.
That's a minor key there. That's a first appearance of somebody. I can't remember who it is now.
Got the New Invaders. These are all $1. Ruins of Ravencroft. And last up is Marvel Tales featuring Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane, $1. So if you saw any of those that you'd like, let me know. And then sounded like a few of you were enjoying the Scotty Young earlier.
Yeah. So Miss Marvel, it was not a True Believers copy. It was the
Halloween
Fest, yeah. So it's what they were giving out around Halloween. So yeah, it's not the original, if that's your question, but it's not a facsimile. It's the Halloween Comic Fest.
Yeah. All right. So here's some Scotty Young. I've got the Nebula #1 variant, the Scotty Young variant, that I will part with for $7 here. And this is signed by Vida Ayala. You can see it's got a little embossed stamp there. $7 for that.
I think Jedi Farce just claimed that. He said Nebula.
All right.
Beating out Gerald and Irie Comics. Irie Comics been lurking in the background. Appreciate you for stopping by.
I think Jedi did get it first.
Yeah. Right. Fan favorite Scotty Young there.
All right. And then next up, this will be a buy it now here for $25. I've got a Miles Morales Spider-Man #1. Just priced this out on eBay today. All right, let me know if anyone's interested in that. And then we're going to move on to some Star Wars. So first up here, it's a first appearance of Doc Ondar. I'm going to sell both of these as a pair, $20 for both books, $20 for the set of two. This is Star Wars Galaxy Edge #1. We've got the A cover here as well as the attraction variant. All right. And then we're going to do a round of dollar books again. Every book here will be $1, all Star Wars #1s. So just call out if there's an issue you're looking for. Got a Journey to Star Wars, Last Jedi, Captain Phasma #1. Every book here is $1. Star Wars Adventures. Star Wars Life Day.
I think that's the Walmart pack one there too.
I think it is. I think you're right.
Yeah. UPC code's on the front if it's not.
Oh, is that how you're telling? Okay. You've got Target Vader. Age of Resistance Finn. Got a Kylo. Battle Tales. Age of Resistance Special. Boosh #1. Got a Shattered Empire. Poe Dameron. Let me move these out of the way. And I love this next cover. We've got a Vader Down #1.
Yeah, great Mark Brooks cover there.
Got a Chewbacca #1. Ghost of Vader's Castle.
I Read Comics is claiming both Vader Downs.
Okay. Both Vader Down. So we got this one. And was there another?
I didn't remember another.
Is he talking about the Target Vader?
Maybe so. Let us know in the chat, I Read Comics.
Yeah. So I'll pull this one aside for you and you let me know about the other one. All right. Where was I? We got a General Hux.
Yes.
He said yes. Okay. I'll pull this for you as well. Let's see. And that was I Read Comics. Sorry, I'm just writing it down so I don't get confused.
Fully
All right.
understand.
So I got you there and there as well. All right. And then I've also got a Captain Phasma. Yeah, for sure. I read comics. I've also got quite a few books listed as a claim sale on Instagram as well. So I'd be happy to combine shipping on any of that as well. I was going to put this one up when I see it's damaged, so I'm not going to put that up. And then I've got a Ray #1. Oh, that's why this one was listed as an extra. Okay. All right, so that's going to do it.
All right. Good deal. We'll drop the inline there. Yeah, let me put it. His IG is in the description below. I read comics, but I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the chat here too.
Yeah, sorry. It's at comicfoo2814 on Instagram.
Or you can just click on that link. All right, good deal. Let's move over to myself. This is going to be another $4 round. $4 round start now. And then at the A spot, we've got Magic cover, X Furnace, or XN Furnace, #4, Magic variant at A. We got Joker, the man who stopped laughing. I believe that's the A cover. Issue #6 at B. Superman #1. That is, of course, John Byrne working on Superman there. We got X-Force at D. That's the first, if not one of the first appearances of Solemn, that other person on the cover. We've got Warlock #4, which are the old reprints from back in the day. They did. At G, we've got Punisher #4. Bernie Wrightson and Joe Jusko teamed up for several issues in that run. So we got the True Believers copy of Uncanny Deadpool #1 at H. We got Batman #110 at I. We've got Cable #14 with Wolverine and Strife going at it at J, and Wolverine #52 at K. And looks like Tony NY in the building. Tony NY picking up A. See Tony. And then we've got, all right, so Tony's getting A. And then Jedi's getting C. Good pickup, Jedi. Let's put this in here over here. And then Big D is picking up D and I. Okay. All right, we got Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. Fresh out of the Walmart pack. At A, we got Monkey Prince #6. We'll put that at C. Misty #6. How often you see a Misty #6 on an auction? And then Alien #4, that's the Walmart exclusive, Ron Lim exclusive. We're going to put that at D. Also, I do have a couple. Let me just put these up here. So these are if you remember the last auction I did. Let's see, Jedi is picking up I. Okay. Decided to get that Misty. My little girl and my boyfriend. So Jedi can tell us how it goes. All right. So I had a couple. I sold a bunch of magazines. I do have a Vampirella #1, first appearance of Vampirella that's at CGC right now. So we'll be selling that once it gets back. We'll see how it comes out. But yeah, these are a couple of these are magazines I had left over that I didn't realize I didn't have them in the same stack. Comic Scene. This is preview art from Frank Miller's Ronin. Fire and Ice, which is talking about Frank Frazetta teaming up for big screen action. And Terry and the Pirates exploring the classic World War II strip. There you go, $4. Then this is a creepy #2. There is some water damage to this. You can see it right here where it was stuck to the back of something. And you can probably see the waviness to it too. So that's why it's only $4. But we'll put that at G if anybody wants to get that creepy #2. And then we got
that's still a great deal, that creepy too, because that's still probably about a $40 bookie with water damage and stuff.
We got Mutiny Magazine. This is issue #1. This is the Homelander cover. This is done by the guy, one of the creators of Spider-Man Noir. Him and his wife do this magazine. And so there's like several like interviews and all this other kind of stuff. But this is the Homelander cover. We're going to put that at K. And then we've got crime suspense stories. This is not the OG version, obviously, with the $4.95 price tag. But yeah, we're going to put that at B if anybody's interested in that. 4 doll hairs. Also have some sets here. We got Basilisk #1 through #12. All of them are the A covers except for this one right here. So 12 books, $40. Whole story, Basilisk. Really a slept-on series, you know, from the Boom did. Colin Bunn, known for his horror stuff, and so fit right in there. Good story. Kind of ended kind of quirky, just my opinion, but yeah, they all come for $40 if anybody's interested in that. And then we go with Flashpoint Beyond. If Flashpoint Beyond #0, #1, this is the B cover. Let's see who done this one. Exermanico, whoever that is. #2, #3, which is an homage to the Jim Lee Batman Superman. And then that's an homage to Da Vinci. #4, #5, and then the B cover for #6. So yeah, so 7 books. Most of these are $6 cover price, so it's at 42. I'll do it for $30. $30 get you all 6 books. Flashpoint Beyond. Several of them are the B covers. $30. If anybody's interested in those. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and drop the inline, and we will move back over to Shelby.
All right. So just to show off, Teresa, just thank you to all of y'all. Sorry I didn't help you out there. I had a lot of people hitting me up over on IG that just joined the show, picking up some books. Thank you all of y'all that made the purchases over on the IG side. It's much appreciated. But Teresa just picked this book up. I think this might be a better copy than what I have in my collection, but she just picked up this beautiful Marvel 2-in-1 #1 thing in his own series, along with the Man Thing. Excellent high grade near mint copy. She picked that up for $85, which is a super great deal. Probably about $120 book there. So deals are always being had, my friends. Deals are always being had. All right. Let's look at some other deals, though. Here's a nice higher grade Master of Kung Fu #28. Does have a miswrap on the cover, $10. Master of Kung Fu #31. Again, a little bit higher grade, strong VF. 31, $5. Leonardo #1. It's got some issue. You can see a little bit of a tick there at the bottom. It's got a few spine ticks. Still strong VF minus. $30. We were talking about Daredevil earlier. Got this nice Daredevil #186. $10. I marked that down. It's about a $12, $15 book. This is one of the first appearances of Stick. Not his first appearance, maybe his second or third. #177. Frank Miller goodness, $10. This is a nice copy. If somebody wants it, I will do a clean and press for you. It is just a strong VF plus. Fantastic Four #123. Got an appearance of the Silver Surfer in there. $40 for that book. And we'll do an X Factor #1 there. Clean copy, high near mint, $10. And I got another open spot up there. Oh, again, strong VF. It's not perfect. It's got a few spine ticks and stuff. I'll do a press for you if you need. Punisher #1, $25. I love that look. Oh, shit. I got a gun, but he's got a bazooka. What are y'all doing? Y'all picking on Teresa? Don't be picking on Teresa. Hey, it's great seeing Teresa, of course, at the con last week, along with Southern Comic Geek, Edwin Price, a couple other people here in the Houston area. Man, we got a big Houston contingent here on the YouTubes and the auctions and stuff. Of course, Strictly hosting the event. We met up with, of course, all the X's, Weapon X, Nice X, Comic Collector, Carlos. I'm sure there's others that I'm missing, but it's so great to see all of them. And, all of us living here in the Houston area. So.
Now, wait a minute, Shelby. You said you met up with all your exes there? I mean,
all the X people, Weapon X.
Oh, okay. I thought you met up with all your exes because I did hear that all your exes live in Texas.
All my exes live in Louisiana. That's why I live in Texas.
Okay.
All right. Here's some newer stuff then. Don't like the old stuff. Nice J. Scott Campbell exclusive. You always get from his store. $15. Nice little Mary Jane #1. Oh, reach over there. Another J. Scott Campbell. Maybe Spider-Man 14. Love that cover. Exclusive to his store, of course. Also $15. This is Thor #6. Nice Virgin there, $50. Deadpool. This is the PX previews exclusive San Diego Comic-Con 2016. 2016. That's years ago, man. That's like forever. Mini Mates exclusive, number 15, $15.
So Tony's picking up your A.
The Mary Jane. All right. Yo, Tony. Yo. How you doing in the neighborhood?
Oh my goodness.
Tony. Yo, you hanging out. You're hanging out on YouTube.
Boy, Shelby and his southern accent.
I think my New York accent's getting better.
Okay.
Clayton Crane cover, Superior Carnage, number uno, $25. Always welcome make deals and stuff. Don't be afraid to ask. Wolverine on a cross. That's why I like my Wolverines. Number 251, $10. Not a perfect book. X-Men number 187, $10. Really nice. Sabretooth cover. Slicing the cover open, coming out at you like it's 3D. $15, 119, Peter Parker, Spider-Man. And then, of course, y'all have seen the previews. You know this guy is coming. This is first appearance of Spot, along with third appearance at number 98 and 100, both high grade, $50 for the set. $50 for the set. Kingpin breaking up Black Cat and Spidey on the cover, but first appearance of Spot. And then, of course, you get that number 100 there with Spot all over the cover and everything. So you've seen the previews, $50 for that set. Pick it up now before it's too late.
Yeah, so you see Tony's response?
Yeah. Yo, Shelby, what's the matter with you?
We got 31 likes here. If we get up 19 more, we'll do a giveaway. Right now, we got to claim as we go. If you see anything that catches your eye.
Oh, all right. We still got. I think it's almost about all I have around my feet and stuff. I got a few more things, but I'll probably next couple of rounds I'll just show some of the other things that maybe came in late you might have missed and all that good stuff.
Okay.
We do still have this nice. I just pulled it out of the press, cleaned and pressed, fresh. Man Thing number 1, first volume, second Howard the Duck. Supposed to have been his last appearance, but of course it wasn't. Had to stick around, let George Lucas make a movie out of him. Man Thing number 1, $125. Super great deal on that book. Yeah, I might have one more stacked down here. I got a few things. So
Tony wants to know if you'll do $10 for the Spidey.
that's Spidey, number B.
If you want to confirm that, Tony.
Number B.
That's how people in LA roll. First he talks about people's accents, and then he pulls his Man Thing out for YouTube to see. He's bragging how good it looked, but nobody said anything.
It is all nice and flat, crispy now.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one he's talking about.
Yeah, for you, since you bought the other one for 15, I will do 10 for you on that one, my friend. So
good deal, wheeling and dealing.
wheeling and dealing. See, that's how it works, guys and gals.
All right, and Starscream asked for background music. That was a feature that StreamYard added later that I think this is the first time I've ever used it. All right, good deal. So let's move over to Comic Food.
All right. That's StreamYard doing the music?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, so it's like can't be copyrighted and all. So.
Okay. Nice. All right. So this is going to be my last set of books for the day. We're going to start off here with, well, actually, before I get into the books, I just want to give a quick reminder. If anybody is interested in one of my bronze or copper mystery boxes, today only, I'll do $45 shipped for those. So hit me up on Instagram or claim in the chat here. I've got multiple boxes, all bronze and copper age books in these boxes, no modern. So 45 shipped.
So Marvel and DC, folks.
Yeah, Marvel and DC, 10 to 12 books per box. And you might even find a Silver Age in there, but no modern. All right. So these are all going to be claims as well. First up here is The Tale of a Well-Hung Man, #1. You know, if
you only have this man thing, now you're bragging about how well hung you are.
Exactly. What do you got, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? Now I got to set my game up. So I read comics because he didn't know that there was a book about him. So
right. So if you'd like it, it's $1. $1 I'll part with this for. So $1 for Tale of a Well-Hung Man. All right. Then I've got this Star Trekker #1 from Antarctic Press, a harder to find, much more rare book. You can see it does have the embossed foil here. I'm asking $25 for this. It's in nicer condition too. It does have a little spine tick here, and the corner does have a little tiny chip taken out. So they are going for much more on eBay, but I dropped the price quite a bit based off of that. Okay, we got a well-hung man claim. All right. Let me grab that. So Papa Wheelie.
Of course, Papa Willie. The way you make a joke, that joke makes itself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Papa wants to say that they wrote a book about it.
There you go. All right, so Papa Wheelie, just if you could hit me up on Instagram at comicfoo2814. That way we can contact each other after the auction. And
yes,
and of course,
it was $1, Pop.
Yeah, it was $1.
Mm-hmm. Warlock in the building. Appreciate you for stopping by. And so Tony says, Shelby, was that your life story? Maybe that's why Shelby has so many kitty cats around. It might be.
All right, I've got from Mark Millar and Jorge Jimenez. Is that how you say that? Nemesis Reloaded #1, $4. I've got this, you know what? I forget what it is. It's, sorry, Vampaverse #1, $10. And it comes with the COA.
Yeah, 500 print run. That's a book right up Papa Willie's alley, too. Or Tony's, for that matter, yeah.
$10. All right. I've also got a Warlands The Age of Ice #1 for $2 from Image Comics. Nice foil there. Hollow, I guess. All right. We've got this Undiscovered Country #1 variant here. $20. Yep, there is a COA on the back.
Did you read that story?
I did not.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't never. I tried to go. I went like 5-6 issues in.
Yeah.
And I'm usually a Scott Snyder fan. I just couldn't get it. So.
Yeah. No, I didn't end up reading this one, but this one is a copy 71 of 500. It's not showing up too clear there, but all right.
Joey bagged the 7.
Wasn't that like a play on Lewis and Clark or something?
No, that's
No, they like seal up the borders of the U.S. from the rest of the world, right?
Yeah, you're talking about Manifest Destiny.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So, but yeah, Joey Bag of Seven says hashtag Fuminati.
All right, so here I've got a from Robert Kirkman. This is the one per store variant, Firepower #1, $30. You can see it does have the foil there.
Yeah.
This is the one to have.
Going down.
All right, now this next one is kind of interesting. I've got a Dark Horse Presents Black Cross #1. It's not Bono from U2. I know it looks like it, but doesn't it?
I don't think Bono's that ripped.
No. Well, okay, there you go. Right. But this is going to be a 2-book set. So this Black Cross #1 is the first appearance of Concrete, and this is going to be his first in title. Southern, I don't know if you remember, but I actually picked this up at Huntsville, down with you.
Okay.
So $20 for the set of 2, first appearance and first in title. And these are very nice copies. All right. And last up, I've got a Baby Teeth #1 from Donnie Cates for $10 here. I believe that's the B cover. And then finally, I do have just a few more. So these are the Warren Lau variants. I will part with both of these. I'll even include the shipping on these. $75 for the 2, and that includes shipping.
Wow, those are some beautiful books.
Wow.
Yeah, they are. This
For
is,
all
of
4
course,
of them?
the trade and the minimal trade.
All 4 of them. Okay.
You made a booby joke.
All right. I also have, I'll leave it in the top loader. It's fine. Again, I'll include the shipping on this one, but I've got a Superman #1. This is the new Platinum editions. I'll do that 75 shipped.
That is the cheapest I've seen anybody sell that book.
And I'll throw in the top loader as well. So if you want this book, $75 and it's yours. That includes
That
shipping.
is a cool book, man. I'm trying to get rid of books, not add more to my. That's a beautiful book, and that's the cheapest I've seen it. Someone needs to jump on that. That is a killer deal.
All right, last up here, I do have a slab.
Mm-hmm.
As I mentioned, though, if I am out of medium boxes, so I'll have to wait until Monday to hit the post office for this. This one is impossible to price out. They're very hard to find. I'm very torn on getting rid of this, but I'm going to price this at $200, but feel free to give me a best offer. This is a CGC 5.0 of the Goon #1. White pages. Sorry for the glare. Avatar Press. This is the original Goon #1 5.0.
Papa Willie says he'll talk to you about that Superman.
All right, let me know.
So did you sell that one of those extra first Thrawns you have?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
I have not.
You selling one of the newsstands?
I've got one up on eBay right now. It's I've got a very high price on it, to be honest, because I want to see. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with it.
Sure.
And if I'm being completely honest, while I did buy them to sell, now that I've got them all together, I kind of don't want to let go of them. It's one of those things. So I'm fighting with myself.
Yeah, it happens.
But All right. Well, that's all I've got for today. So again, if you see anything on the replay or if you're rethinking anything, feel free to hit me up. If you want to make me a best offer on something, I might be willing on some of these. I did go down pretty low on most of these prices, but feel free to make me an offer on some of these, and we'll see what we can do.
Well, and so he mentioned too. I think Irie Comics said came in late. We'll hit the rewind button to check it out. So yeah, check some of the stuff that didn't go, and hit him up on the IGs. And the same goes for any of us. But yeah, so hit him up and see what kind of deals we can make.
Yeah, and real quick too, I want to thank both Southern for the invite. This was great. It was a lot of fun. Shelby, it was great to hang out with you again. And
you too, man. I was just noticing over on IG the last time you and I had talked was like 2001. So we need to remedy that.
2021 couldn't have been 2001.
2000. I'm sorry. I'm still old. Just checking my email just now, and I just got an email reminding me that I need to come in for my colorectal screening.
Oh, wonderful!
You're getting old.
Yes.
Yeah.
and also thanks for everyone in the chat.
Shelby, just a word of advice: don't ask for a second opinion. Might be a little painful. Anyway. So yeah, well, I'm going to do my round. I think we're going to kind of call it a day, Fu, if you want to hang around for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move over here to myself, and thank you to the 32 folks that are still hanging out and watching. If you haven't already done so, smash that like button. Be like all the other 30 plus people that have done so. 34 to be exact, so 16 away from hitting that 50 number. This is going to be a $3 round. So $3 round, and at the A spot, we've got the features in the 3D covers for Action Comics, Grayson, and then Green Lantern. So A, B, and C. Then we got at the D spot, we got Bloodshot and Hardcore. This is the Doom homage cover. So if y'all played Doom back in the day, or some of the other Doom-like kind of games,
first-person shooters.
Yep. There you go.
I was there at those computer conventions back in the early 90s, and I remember getting my Wolfenstein 3D on the 5 1/4 floppy for $1. Bringing that thing home, you walk home with a stack of those floppies. You don't even know what any of those games are. Like 90% of them were garbage. And then all of a sudden you find Wolfenstein and you're like, what is this? And then it turns into Doom, of course. And oh, man.
Right. Yeah, so Dark Detective number 3 at E. We got Star Wars number 13, great Mark Brooks, Vader cover at G. Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures, number 3, which is some kind of a key at H. We got X of Lives of Wolverine, the connecting Philip Tan cover, issue number 4 at I. We got Free Comic Book Day, Blackest Night, number 0. There's some kind of key to that because this Free Comic Book Day came out prior to the actual issue. Then we got Wolverine number 6 at K. So $3 a claim. It's $3 a claim, Gerald. And Tony says, yeah, I played Wolfenstein and Doom for hours. Yeah, I mean, it's so cool. I had a Commodore and then later on a Packard Bell, and thought I was big stuff, man. And then hit that dial up. Downloading so quick. You've got mail. But we don't have any claims as of right now. So $3 round for any of the folk on any of these right here. All right. No So that's fine here. So we'll probably cut it off prior to the 3-hour mark. Remember the Commodore 64 came out. It was the stuff back then for sure, man. And how in the world we knew how to do the DOS prompts when, you know, I thought I really didn't like 3.1, but I had gotten used to it. So then I had to go to when I went to 95, I thought it was, you know, that was like the end of the world. And then they kept changing it after that. And I was like, ugh. Gerald ask, what is C, I, and K again? So C is Futures In, one shot. It's the 3D cover for Green Lantern. So like the A and B, they're 3D covers, so they changed them. Does a lot better than Marvel did on their lenticular stuff. I is X Lives of Wolverine, number 4, the connecting cover. I think that's a Spider-Man booth box exclusive. And then Wolverine number 6 is that K.
Someone asking about the Star Wars under G. Which one is that?
Yeah, it's Star Wars number 13. Star Wars number 13. Part 3 of 6 of the Vader Down, and of course that's a Mark Brooks cover. This is from Volume 2. So if you think about the OG Star Wars run, so Volume 2 is when Marvel got the rights back. So that's Volume 2 Star Wars.
Looks like Gerald's asking if you'll make a deal on 4 comics: C, I, J, and K.
Oh, Papa Willie says you took A. Okay, sorry. Sorry I missed that, Papa Willie, but I got you.
Yeah, I don't see it either, Papa Willie. Oh, yeah, it's way up there before the. Yeah.
Okay. And C, I, J,
and K.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be 12. Do $10 for you, Joe. Knock $2 off. Just let me know. All right, so let me type the inline out. And we will pull everybody up. So again, I do appreciate everybody for hanging out with us today. Do want to go around the room and give the panelists throw in the Grayson deal. Crap, son. You want the $5 off. All right. I'll do it for you. So $10. And he's getting C, I, J, and K. C, I, J, and K, and the Grayson for $10. There you go. You never hurt to ask, folks. All I can do, or any of us can do, is tell you no. Add that to your stack. So, now, let the panelists maybe tell what might be going on their channel, where we can find you at, maybe another auction or just a show that you might be doing. Shelby, where can the folks find you at in the next week or so?
Well, they can always find me on my YouTube channel, myself, and usually Freeway's hanging out. I'm sorry, did I hit you in the nose? I hit you in the nose. So yeah, sub me up over on YouTube if you hadn't already. I drop videos every week. I only did one video last week because we did the big con, and so you can see the con video. A lot of Easter eggs in there. You might see Southern Comic Geek hanging out, talking to some cool artists and stuff. But be sure and check that out. This coming week, I do have my birthday show, where last Thursday was my birthday, and so Richard invited me over to his shop and made me a deal on nice big stack of promotional books. So be sure and check that out if you want to see some promotional books from the late 40s, early 50s. That's kind of what I'm collecting right now. And I'll also be dropping a GameCube video this coming week. So be sure and sub me up, check that out. I'll be on Madhouse on Monday night selling some books. And yeah, that's all I got planned so far. So, hey, thank y'all so much for hanging out today. Thank you for all the people that bought something. If you didn't buy anything, thank you for hanging out anyway. Thank you, of course, Southern Comic Geek, for inviting me on. I love hanging out on Saturdays with you. And, of course, Comic Foo. Hadn't visited with him in over a year now. And so it's always great to, hang out and catch up. So with that, say peace, love, and comics.
So Gerald says he's a straight man. He's used to hearing no. Okay. Thunder Guy Comics says, "Have no fear, Thunder God is here." What's going on?
Hey, Thunder.
Tony NY says, "Animal cruelty, Shelby, but wishes you a happy birthday anyway."
Oh.
And Tony NY also asked, "Are you selling any GameCube games?"
I have one or two duplicates around. I'll be happy to send you a list. It's probably nothing earth-shattering. But yeah, I'm working on the whole GameCube collection, which is, depending on what list you look at, it's around 560 games. And I just passed 450.
Whoa.
So I'm down to the last 100 GameCube games. So be sure and stick with me as we try to finish that out this year and head for the finish line.
You know what we were talking about hoarding earlier?
Like you said earlier too, you might as well talk about what you don't collect versus what you do collect.
Right.
So.
Well, and Teresa wishes you a happy birthday, Shelby. So there you go.
All right.
All right, Foo. Yeah, so some people said, "Holy crap, Foo! I've never seen him on an auction." Yeah, this is his first time being on the auction. He's been selling some books on his IG, which we have dropped throughout the show. I'm also going to drop his link in case you aren't familiar with him. You can give him a sub up and drop Shelby's link for his YouTube channel earlier when he was talking as well. So, Foo, what you got to say to the peeps? What you got going on your channel?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I need to get better at saying no. For instance, like when you asked to take a picture of me at the con, threw me in front of the furry. That was awesome. Wish I had said no. Yeah. So I've got my comic find videos that generally come out each week. This week I was behind because my collectibles room here is an absolute mess from. I've had a claim sale going on Instagram all week. I've been posting books each day. They've all been posted now. There's still many available, some nice keys out there. I've tried pricing everything very affordably based on the eBay sold prices. So trying to give everybody a good deal there. Definitely check that out at ComicFoo2814. I am also getting back into doing some auctions on Saturday mornings. I do have a few additional keys that I will be posting, but to be honest, much of it are large runs, mainly from the 90s forward. I'm finally doing what I kept threatening to do, and that is pare down the collection, focus more specifically on certain runs and characters. And unfortunately, that meant parting with some books that I really love, but I needed to make some cuts. So that's the collection that I'm putting up on auction. They are all of my books that have been with me for years. And I've got, to give you a sample of it, I've got Captain America, Daredevil, Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Aquaman, Flash, Teen Titans, Superman, large runs. So if you need books from those runs from the early 90s onward, definitely contact me, and I can let you know what I've got, or you can tell me what you're looking for, and I'll go hunting for you. And I'll definitely work out some very reasonable prices. So aside from that, every Wednesday I do my Mystery Men Hangout with Squatchy Comics. He's a fantastic artist, does cover artwork. So you can check him out there along with me, or just hang out and talk about the new comics of the week. We have a tendency to send packages to our friends filled with glitter. So if you enjoy watching people cry live on stream, or their wives yell at them, definitely you'll want to tune in for that. And Sunday evenings as well, I do Fanboys Live in the Retro Review. If you enjoy DC Comics, we pick a story from the DC Universe's past to review each week. I do this with my friends Tony Fett and Tim the Comic Collector and the Magic Lasso. So you can find that on Sunday evenings on one of our 4 channels. We rotate each week, but it's a lot of fun just to hang out and talk about DC.
Yeah, something you don't hear all that often. So I did drop Foo's IG. So if you are looking to try to build a box, whether by doing a rewind of this video, you can also look at his IG thing and put it there. Also, Squatchy Comics' IG, I dropped that. He is a great artist in the community. Yes, we all see you, Shelby. Squatchy has done several commissions for myself. I have several that are in the PC from him. I've been on the retro review when Foo had a unacceptable absence.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's just what Magic Lasso told me. That's all I know. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so I've been threatening. I actually came up with this idea because, Tony, for those who don't know, he likes signatures, as do I, and is wanting to do like a caravan or whatever, and go from like shop to shop or like in a con and see who can get the coolest books and signed, and then like have a show off or show, on the show. That'd be pretty cool to see what all we got signed. But so Thunder Guy Comics says, Foo, don't you have something over like 100,000 books?
Oh gosh, I wish. Not 100K. No. It's I think I just hit the 14K.
Well, you've got to have your comics stored somewhere else besides your comic room now, then, because all those short boxes, there's no way you fit that many in there.
Oh yeah. Well,
really?
You got to realize it wraps around my desk here too. So what you see behind me is not everything in the room.
Yeah. Well, but you don't have a lot of slabs either, right?
No, I only have a single box of slabs. It's almost all raw. So like all of my Silver Age keys and stuff, those are raw.
Yeah. And would you consider yourself a grade slob? A grade snob, rather?
No. I mean, I've got standards, I guess, but I mean, the older the book is, those standards drop, certainly. So no, I don't go just for the 9/8.
Sure. And Papa Willie's going to have an auction over on his channel, and he dropped the link in there at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight. So if you got nothing to do, you want to go over there and see some cool books, Papa Willie and the crew will be over there. Cool. I myself, I'm a little so random on posting my content these days, but check me out here on YouTube and then the IGs for any random content. I will be reaching out to everybody that bought stuff for me today so that we can make arrangements whether to continue to build a box, or to ship your box in either case. I do appreciate everybody for hanging out with us today, and until next time, keep reading and keep collecting. Adios.